Give it up for Manvir Singh, everybody. Don't be afraid. You guys were laughing so hard, and all of a sudden the room was silent. I want to tell you guys about a crazy dream I had the other night. I walk into this room and I see this girl. She looks at me and she goes, well, okay, so I walk over to her. Then she starts taking off my belt. She starts getting aggressive. I'm like, all right. You know when you're dreaming and you know you're dreaming? You start thinking this is going to be an awesome dream. So she starts taking off my belt and then she takes off my shoes. This is going to be awesome. And then her friend comes over with handcuffs. And that's when I woke up. And I realized I was being randomly searched by 2 guards at an airport. You know life sucks when you're getting randomly searched in your sleep. But I gotta say, post 9/11, you know, there's been some crazy shit, but overall, there's been some advantages. I discovered a secret talent that I have. I discovered that I can make people pray. It's not true. Everywhere I go, the first reaction I get is, oh God. Oh God, I'm so sorry. And another thing that's really helped me with is it's really helped boost my comedy career. Because now when I go up on stage, people will laugh no matter what. No matter what. And that's when I realized you don't have to be funny to make people laugh. You can just wear a turban. So fellas, if you guys are having trouble making people laugh, wear a turban. It works. Last week I was at a comedy club and you know, I get up on stage and do my thing and people are laughing, they're dying, they're on the floor and they're like high-fiving each other. And I was all confused because I didn't even start my jokes yet. This is all I did. I went up on stage and I said, hey. And that's the reaction I would have had. But you can't induce fear for everything. It doesn't work. Last year I was flying to India. I know, airplanes and whatever. So in order to go to India, you gotta take a plane. In order to go to a plane, you gotta freaking go through security checkpoints. So of course, I get stopped randomly getting selected. You guys know. Randomly selected twice by the same person. You know, you get searched, whatever, everything's okay, and then everything's alright, and then all of a sudden, when you get on the plane, you gotta deal with the whole thing again. It's like when I take the step on the plane goes silent. Kind of like how you guys did. Plane goes silent, and you guys know when like you're sitting in a room and a hot girl walks in, and everything stops for a second, and you think, damn, she blows me away. Well, I'm pretty sure they didn't think I was a hot girl, but I'm pretty sure they thought I was going to blow them away. So I sat down, I sat in my seat, I was like, alright, this is going to be a long flight. The problem with going to India is that it's an 18-hour flight, and I'm going to have to get up at some point to go use the restroom. And the problem with that is the last thing people want to see on an airplane is for me to get up and go use the restroom. And so I go in there, and for the past 3 years, I don't think I've been able to sit in a bathroom for more than 5 minutes without someone knocking on the door. So I'm in the bathroom, and the lady comes up to me, she's like, the air hostess, and she goes, excuse me, sir? I'm like, yes. She's like, the passengers are getting a little worried. Can you kind of come out of the bathroom now? I'm like, bitch, have you ever had Indian food? She's like, no, I don't think I know how that feels. I was like, alright, let me level with you. Have you ever had food poisoning? Yes. I was like, alright, then bitch, you know how it feels. And second of all, you're working on a plane called Air India. What kind of air were you expecting? Too gross for you? Yeah. But that's the problem, man, that's the problem. Even if I come out of the bathroom, I'll sit in my seat, people will still ask me questions. And, you know, I don't mind questions. You know, I wear a turban. People are curious. I don't mind questions. What I do mind is stupid-ass questions that people don't think of before they ask me. So a dude comes up to me and he's like, hey, man, when you go swimming, do you put a swimming cap on top of your turban? Like, you know what? And, you know, some of those questions pissed me off, so I was like, why don't you try putting a condom on a Frisbee and see if that works? It's tough, man. It's tough being brown. It's tough. But, you know what? You have to be proud of who you are, right? You gotta keep doing what you're doing. And there's a couple things that brown people are always proud of, some things that will never change. And that's, a lot of times they want, when they know something, they're gonna try to overexert what they know. So I'll give you an example. When you ask a brown guy for directions, may not be the best person to ask. Because if you ask a white guy how to get to like a post office, he'll be like, oh yeah, you go straight, you make a left at 2 traffic lights, and there, no problem. Alright. Maybe ask someone like my dad, he'll be like, go 0.2 miles, full stop. You go another 0.6 miles, full stop. Then you make a left, 0.3 miles, the post office is on your right side. Like, you know what, Dad, you can't be that specific. You gotta be a little, you know, you gotta get some reference points or something. So if you ask a white guy how to get to the post office, he'll be like, alright, you know what, you go straight, make a left, there's Starbucks on your right side, post office is right there, you can't miss it. Oh, I understand. So you go straight, you make a left, as soon as you make a left, the sun will be on your right side. You gotta be more specific than that. What if you're going at night? He's like, you idiot. Nobody goes to the post office at night. Thanks, guys. That's my time.
Manvir Singh, everybody.